Hello, Scorpios. This is Tab from Scorpiana Tarot, and I'm going to do your love for the week ahead. Your love reading for the week ahead. I just filmed the week ahead reading, and I think it has some interesting messages that may be relevant to some of you Scorpios. If you'd like, please check it out. I'll have that video linked in the description box and the comment section. So as I was getting ready to do this reading and I was checking my other cards, the other oracle cards, this card was mixed up with a deck of other cards, and the card says pictures of you make me smile. So there's someone out there that's looking at pictures of you and reminiscing about the times that they've spent with you. They miss you. They're reminiscing. The person could look at your pictures. Maybe there's someone that is at a distance, but when they look at pictures of you, it does make them happy. The memories that they share with you, the good memories, it makes them smile. So I think that's something that should be brought up. But let's see if this is I mean, this could be a current person if you are talking to anybody, but if not, it could be a past person who has pictures of you, or who maybe has access maybe to your social media, meaning like they follow you, they see when you post, or they possibly have pictures that you may have given them or sent them. Okay, so I'm going to use these cards later, but let's get into this deck. So let's see what the Scorpios need to know for the week ahead when it comes to love. It's for, let's see what comes out. It could be for, let's do singles first. Single Scorpios. Single Scorpios, Spirit. What do single Scorpios need to know at this time? What do single Scorpios need to know at this time? If this reading, if this reading resonates with you at all, please like, share, and subscribe to Scorpiana Tarot. Once again, my name is Tan, and I'm your reader. I also have another tarot channel called Artemis Oracle, where I have over 200 videos. So feel free to check that out too for any other messages. Okay, we have these chunk of cards that fell out. Okay, the first one we have is Twin Flames, Yin Yang, Balance, Union, Duality, Complement, Polar Opposites, Self-Indulgence, Self-Worth, Value, Time to Heal, Shadow Work, Self-Appreciation. We have Ship, Cutting Ties, Moving On, Receive What You Need, Progression, and Arriving, and Addiction. Codependent, Obsession, Restraint, Possession, Control, Emotional Block. It's interesting that right here you have the rope and you have the chains. So that may be significant to you in some way, especially in the intimate arena. So this may be this week. It seems like there's someone who is at a distance from you. Possibly you are in a no contact situation. You possibly ended your relationship, and this person is may have traveled, may be traveling, but there's some sort of distance between you two. This self-indulgence and addiction is like kind of indicating that if this part resonates with you, like you're not in contact with them, they feel a bit addicted, and maybe like pictures of you make me smile. We're gonna reference that. This person may be like constantly checking your social media, trying to see if you post, what's going on in your life, especially if they are not in communication with you. They don't know what you're doing, so they indulge themselves in spying, possibly, and it's because of the connection that they have with you. Because addiction, it sounds negative and stuff, but there could be, maybe this person is restraining themselves from coming forward, and because of whatever has transpired between you two. But in some way, only way that they feel like they could connect to you, and you could look at the cords and the chains as being like a way to connect to you, stay tied to you. Because though it says cutting ties, no, if this person is indulging themselves with looking at your pictures and keeping track of what you're doing, trying to discern what is going on in your life, yeah, that's one way they try to maintain that bond to you. And it may feel a bit like bondage to them. Maybe part of them can't help themselves but to keep checking and keep looking, and because of the type of connection they have towards you. And it does seem very codependent, very obsessive, but that's what I'm getting from this. At the bottom of the deck, we have healthy choices. Maybe this person, maybe you may have felt this way in the past, but you're trying to take better care of yourself. You're trying, because you have self-indulgence here. Self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I feel like maybe this person who it may be at a distance from you can tell that you are taking care of yourself, and they can feel those bonds. That cord, the energetic cord, is severing. It's something that they can no longer really cling to anymore, because you are taking care of yourself, and you've somehow detached or disconnected from them emotionally, mentally, energetically, because you're busy taking care of yourself. This is someone that you thought that may have been your twin flame, someone that you felt like was your mirror in some way, but they probably weren't. They probably weren't at all. Because some people use that as a manipulation tactic to make it seem like, and they may not even, some people who are spiritual and who are manipulative and try to manipulate situations to work in their favor, they can understand and use certain knowledge from spirituality, especially when it comes to twin flames, soulmates, karmics and stuff, even magic, engage in magic. They can understand how bonds can be created by mirroring the other person, because like that creates a false connection. So maybe you feel you and this particular person had a lot in common, that you shared a lot of same interests, or the person would do the same thing you did, or would mirror what you were doing. But maybe this person was someone who taught you what you needed to change about yourself, what areas of weakness, some unhealthy habits you had, and they may have been some sort of catalyst in a way to help you change and make healthier choices, and possibly you were the same for them. Okay, so I want to get into tarot. Let me see if I have enough time. 8 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna put a timer on because I'm only allowed to have 15-minute videos. So I'm gonna put a 7-minute timer on. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this love oracle deck, and then we'll get some messages. I just want to clarify each card with one tarot card. Okay. For the week ahead. What the Scorpios need to know about love for the week ahead? What the Scorpios need to know about love for the week ahead? What the Scorpios need to know about love for the week ahead? Okay, so we have Chariot, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords. What the Scorpio needs to know about for the week ahead? Okay, that's more than, but we'll take it. I find it very interesting because twin flames here, you have the Chariot. I feel like you're moving away from this situation. You're going towards something that you feel will be more healthier, will be more conducive to, or matches whatever you want for yourself when it comes to a loving, healthy, loving relationship. One that will be less toxic, less addictive, less I don't know, like you just want to move away from this, because you may have realized that this relationship wasn't the healthiest for you, and you may have realized how it has impacted you in some way, and in some way it helped you improve and want to make better choices for yourself. So with the Knight of Swords, self-indulgence, self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I feel like with this, it's like the knowledge that you have gained through this entire experience is what's allowing you to cut out what doesn't serve you. And the Knight of Swords is considered to be like a very aggressive knight, very impulsive, but in the positive sense, Let me get the book real quick because I just want to look something up real quick. Oh, there was a card stuck in the sun. I think you want to move towards happiness. You know, you want to move towards happiness. So let me look up the Knight of Swords real quick because I know the typical, like they always talk about like aggressive, you know, and impulsive. But the Knight of Swords suggests rapid transformation and love, possibly introducing vibrant and quick-thinking partner to singles. This card foretells a fast-paced romance. While exciting, it's vital to stay true to your intuition to ensure their motive matches yours. You know, so it's a fearless soldier. He's quick action, bold communication, and travel by air. I feel like that you are moving away from this situation and you're looking for someone who is more honest, who is more forthright, who is bold with their communication, bold with their actions. And you possibly, this could be you changing your perspective or changing how you act within a relationship, transforming certain parts of yourselves, healing, doing the healing, working on your shadow self and seeing, you know, cutting out what doesn't work for you or doesn't serve you, and focusing more on what does. Now with the Six of Swords, with the ship, that's indicating like moving away from something. So you are moving on for something that isn't serving you. You're wanting to go towards peace. You want to go towards tranquility. You want to go towards healing. So you're moving away from a situation that has been tumultuous, that has been stressful, that has possibly taken a toll on your self-worth, your self-esteem, and your confidence. Now with addiction, with Ten of Swords, this could indicate that the ending of an addiction, the ending of an addictive cycle, a painful, possibly a painful ending, possibly an ending towards, you know, like you cutting away the chains, blocking yourself off, ending something that restrained you, didn't allow you to move freely, that often brought you pain, moving away from the pain, wanting to end the pain by, you know, like after you learned the truth about something, you gained some kind of knowledge, you observed something, you saw something, you saw the truth. And it's what's kind of allowing you or forcing you or has inspired you to end the situation and keep your defenses up, to protect yourself and to protect your happiness in some way. Okay, so I feel like this is what's coming up this week. Maybe this person, maybe this is what this is the journey you're going through, and the person may be wanting to return. They possibly, but it could possibly be you just working, doing shadow work so that you can really be prepared and open to meeting someone new, someone who matches your matches what you're looking for in a relationship. Someone who is honest, someone who is healthy, someone who will take action, who will show effort in some way, someone who will move things forward in a positive way, who will move with you towards peace, will be an addition to your happiness, someone that you can feel like you don't have to keep your guards up against, someone that will be supportive of you living a happier life and making healthier choices and you taking care of yourself. And in turn, you being able to take care of them and them being able to take care of you. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe to Scorpiana Tarot. My name is Tan. I'm your reader, and I'm wishing you a wonderful week ahead. Bye.